Have you ever felt stuck? Pushing forward in life, but held back by an unseen force? Why do emotional patterns repeat? No matter how much you change externally, could the key to breaking free lie not in your circumstances, but in the emotional blueprint shaped by your earliest bond with your mother? Carl Jung believed that until we confront this primal archetype, we remain trapped in cycles of fear, insecurity, and longing. This video isn't about blame, it's about clarity, about reclaiming your story from its very first page. This isn't about pointing fingers, it's about illumination, about rewriting your narrative from its roots. If Jung's insights into the unconscious resonate with you, subscribe to Mental Dose and turn on notifications. Join our Telegram community for early access to videos and exclusive wisdom on personal and spiritual growth. Let's dive in. From the moment we're born, our mother becomes our first mirror, our emotional compass. Jung saw her not just as a person, but as the mother archetype, a powerful force etched into our unconscious. This archetype shapes how we experience love, safety, identity, and connection in ways that echo through adulthood. Whether your mother was nurturing or distant, generous or critical, her emotional imprint is like the opening line of your life's story. It sets the tone for everything that follows. This bond isn't just childhood memories, it silently shapes your adult relationships, your sense of worth, and how you treat yourself. Here's the profound truth: most of us carry this influence without realizing it. As Jung taught, the unconscious holds these early imprints, quietly steering our choices. Let's explore how this emotional blueprint reverberates through your life, often in subtle but powerful ways. Long after childhood fades, your earliest emotional patterns form before you can name them. Rooted in the unconscious, Jung explained that these unresolved dynamics with the mother archetype manifest as projections in adulthood. You might seek approval from those who echo her presence or avoid conflict to keep peace. Mirroring childhood habits. These aren't random, they're scripts from your past. These patterns are like silent contracts, written in the unconscious, guiding your choices without your awareness. Jung's concept of the shadow reveals how unmet childhood needs linger, shaping your relationships and self-image. They create an invisible weight, pulling you back until you bring them into the light. Even in loving homes, subtle expectations can leave lasting marks. Love, tied to achievement, obedience, or emotional restraint, teaches us that being loved requires effort or perfection. These beliefs, Jung noted, become part of our persona, the mask we wear to feel worthy, often at the cost of our true self. No matter your achievements, this inherited emptiness persists, a void no external success can fill. Jung's wisdom points us inward. True fulfillment comes from understanding the unconscious roots of this longing, not from chasing more. If this resonates, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. If this insight moves you, consider supporting this channel by hitting the thanks button below. Your support fuels this journey of self-discovery. Now, let's explore how to break free from these emotional echoes. Jung's process of individuation calls us to uncover who we are beyond the roles we've played for love or approval. Individuation, Jung's path to wholeness, is about uncovering your true self beneath the masks you've worn for love or safety. It's not about rejecting your past or your mother, but seeing her as a complex human, shaped by her own wounds. Not a symbol of perfection or blame. Ask yourself, who am I? When I stop performing, when I no longer chase others' expectations, this is where your journey to self-realization begins. To bring this transformation into your daily life, Notice where you project the mother archetype onto others. Jung's concept of projection shows how we cast old emotional roles onto partners or bosses, expecting them to fill voids from childhood. A spouse becomes the one you seek safety from. A leader becomes the one you crave approval from. These are echoes, not reality. When we project, we hand over our healing to others. But true change starts within. Jung's anima and animus teach us to nurture our own inner balance, offering ourselves the compassion and strength we once sought externally. By listening to your inner voice, you reclaim the power to create your own sense of safety and worth. With this awareness, you become the author of your life's story. Healing isn't just insight, it's action. Jung emphasized conscious choices. Notice your emotional triggers and ask, is this about now? Or is it an echo of the past? Write it down. Speak it aloud. Let it surface. This is how you bring the unconscious into light. Embrace honest solitude to hear your true voice. When that inner critic speaks, Jung's shadow work asks, is this mine or inherited? By bringing these patterns into awareness, you gain the freedom to choose differently. This isn't about becoming someone new, it's about reconnecting with the authentic self you've always been beneath the layers of adaptation. Over time, you'll feel a shift. You stop chasing validation. You stop performing for approval. A deeper self-respect emerges, rooted in Jung's individuation, becoming whole by integrating your unconscious patterns. Challenges will still come, but they no longer define your worth. You write the rest of your story, not your past. As you see, your mother as a human, not an archetype. Compassion replaces blame. Jung taught that understanding, not rejection, heals. Her influence shaped you, but it no longer controls you. You carry her lessons, not her burdens, freeing yourself to live authentically in the present. By confronting these inherited wounds, you break cycles of pain passed down through generations. Jung's idea of integration means embracing these truths to transform them. You don't just heal yourself, you reshape what's handed to those who come after. What part of your story are you ready to reclaim today? Share your reflections in the comments. Your insights help others feel less alone. If Jung's wisdom speaks to you, subscribe to Mental Dose and join a community dedicated to depth, clarity, and emotional freedom. Healing doesn't start by forgetting your mother. It begins by understanding her role in your unconscious. Through that understanding, your true life begins. Jung's teachings guide us to face the unconscious, integrate the shadow, and embrace individuation. By reclaiming your story, you step into a life of authenticity and purpose, no longer bound by the past, but shaped by your conscious choices.